Hey, what's up guys, and happy Halloween to everybody. Want to wish y'all a happy and safe one. Make sure you stay well lit in the streets and so forth. We're taking our kids out today to enjoy the festivities. But real quick, I wanted to stop in and talk to you about some redfish leaders. Well, the three styles that we have are the 3-way live bait, long drop, the short drop leader, which is still a 3-way live bait rig, and then we've got a small mini custom redfish rig. Okay, the difference between these two is this one is a mini cast out rig where you can add a spider weight to it to bring your hook up and allow you for casting from jetties where you don't have a lot of room to cast, or when you're in deep water like wading out and stuff like that, and you want to be able to still get distance. I'll explain that more here in just a sec. But what I'm going to start with is these two. You got your long drop and your short drop. The difference between the two is meaning between the 3-way swivel that you have on the leader to your hook. If it's the long section, you'll have about 24 inches between the 3-way swivel and your hook. Then you have a short section that has a snap swivel. That will be to your weight. And then the long is directly the opposite. So, since I have the long drop here, I'm going to go and explain this one first. And the reason for it is because this one was the leader that we were using on our last redfish video when we were fishing from the jetties. What helped us out a lot was using this leader does one major thing for you, and that's to keep your weight up out of the rocks. And the reason for that is because even though we were throwing 6 ounces, and 6 ounces is typically a lot of weight, we were fighting a lot of current and stuff like that, but we were able to keep it in place using this weight. But also too, as we're fighting the fish, you know, a 15 or 20 pound fish is going to weigh a lot more than 6 ounces. So as it's coming up through the rocks and so forth, the weight is completely cleared of it while your fish is lower, and that fish will usually stay on the surface of the water. Now, even though the fish will get in between rocks, it's a lot easier to pull that one through, as you saw in our last video where you were just horsing them through the rocks, because this will get stuck in rocks or even just in between 2 points and make it a lot harder to get your leader up and safely through the rocks without getting caught up. So if you're going to fish in jetties, a long drop like this is very much preferred. So that way, many other reasons, you know, we're using live bait. It swims further away from the leader, so it's less likely to see everything else that we have there. You know, it's a form of a trap. Well, most trappers gotta disguise their trap. Well, for us, it's having a longer drop from our leader to our live bait or dead bait. And also too, as we're pulling it in, keeps it away from the rocks. So hence the long drop. All right, now on our short drop leader, you'll see our hook is way up here, and our drop or our weight will be down here. This one we like to use when we're fishing off of piers or off a boat. And the reason for that is because as you're pulling in the fish is going to come to the surface first. And if you're trying to get it into a net, the fish will go in first, and you really don't care about the weight, you're trying to land the fish. So this is where our short drop will come into play. But at the same time too, kind of like the rock situation, the weight will be clear out of the water and the fish will be there. But we've actually seen where that weight will catch the landing net and make it a little difficult to land the fish. So we pretty much prefer this style of setup when we're fishing the pier and so forth. Usually on the jetties, I don't like using this one. I have because I have to, or I ran out of leaders. But for the most part, this is mainly for the pier or off a boat. Our final one, the mini casting rig. I mean, granted, all of these are casting, but you know, a lot of people talk about casting leaders as where you can be able to add a surf weight to it, as we're doing here. So now got my leader tied up there, got my bait, and I can bring it up here, and it doesn't seem like much space being saved, but in reality, when you go to start swinging your weight, if you got counterbalances, you see how it's stopping my weight from moving? Well, that's the main thing. You don't want counterbalance, because when you finally go to pull, this weight of your bait will actually hurt your cast if they're in different areas. Now, when you have baits up here, it really doesn't do that much effect because your heaviest weight is down here, keeping your line pretty tight. These will fluctuate in motion, so it really doesn't hurt it too bad. But keeping your weight together on a leader that has your hook past it is going to be the best way. And also too, if you make these drops longer, it still doesn't matter because you're going to pull it up to your surf weight right there and cast it out. So that's a quick little rundown of the different style of leaders that we use and why we use them. Everything has a rhyme and a reason for what we do, and you'll see it. Now the next leaders that we're going to be talking about are the double drops and single drop drum rigs, which will be tomorrow. So again, y'all be safe. Be sure to check that candy. Keep staying well lit streets and have a blast, guys. Happy Halloween. Y'all have a good one.